What's up, this is Cat04 and this is kind of a new kind of game pickup stuff. I'm going to show some games I've gotten recently. There's a decent amount of them. Some of them I might have shown in previous videos, I'm not 100% sure, but just bear with me. First it's going to be some older stuff. It's going to be some really older games like retro style, and then I'll move on to the latest stuff. First one is Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo, which I got for $2.50. I don't mind Street Fighter games. I'm not the best at them. I'm mediocre, and I knew this was like a puzzle game kind of thing, and I don't mind that kind of stuff, so I picked that up for a pretty good cheap price. Another one I picked up was at the same time was Tekken 1. Me and my brother have been playing Tekken, and we still play Tekken. Like the latest one, we'll play a match every now and then. But growing up, this was a major series, and we got every single game for these over the years. But our copy of Tekken 1 went missing, or my copy of Tekken 1 went missing, since he doesn't play games that much anymore. It went missing, so I rebought the game because I wanted a box for it and everything. And I do have Tekken 2 that I bought a copy of this game again, like middle last year, and that's because I had the box, but the disc was missing. So I rebought the game from a charity shop I was working at the time, and I got it really cheap. And at the moment I'm keeping Tekken 3 in there as well, because I don't have the box for that either. Unfortunately, that's gone missing as well. But it's a double disc case, so it keeps them both in. And that's just, I haven't, so yeah. Two games I bought off eBay because I was kind of in a retro moody tone kind of thing. I bought Bomberman on PS1. I love Bomberman games, and I think this might have been the one that me and my friend Christopher back in primary school, so between I think 7 to 11 age range. When I go over his house, we would play Bomberman because he had it on PS1, and it was fantastic, the game. I really loved it, and I even went back to playing this on my PS1, see if I can remember some of the stuff, and I think this might be the game, because there's a couple Bomberman games out there, so I'm not 100% sure, but I think it might be this one we played, so yeah. Another one I got was SpiderMan 2 on PS1, because the whole Spider-Man thing was out and about. Yeah, so Amazing Spider-Man came out and everything. There was big Spider-Man news. I was watching Amazing Spider-Man 2 gameplay online. I've got the first one. I completed it in a few days. I think it was a few days. Or it might have been a week. 2 weeks maybe. So I played it, stopped for a bit, played it, that kind of thing. But I got this because I actually originally had this game, but the disc either got damaged, it got badly damaged, and it went missing. So I bought it again. The case is in great condition. You can't see on the camera, but there's actually, there you go, a big crack in the case, which is unfortunate. So I was playing that, I was remembering that. I've still got the first one on my shelf in the back there. I can't remember if I finished the first one. If I'm not, I'm on the last level. I know that much. But yes, I've got this, and I want to know what the story was because I never played through most of the story. I got to a certain part because growing up we never really used memory cards at all. We had them, but we just didn't use them for some reason. And we had these 4 coloured ones that some of them would work, some of them didn't work, and I was talking to a story about that in another video entirely. But yeah, I've got that to play through, and I've already beaten Shocker in the game. And there's cheat codes so I can unlock costumes and stuff, which I might do because I might want to play as different alternative costumes, which I love doing in every Spider-Man game. Another one is that I got quite a while ago was Lost Kingdoms for GameCube. I saw it for £6. I went early in the morning before college a few months ago. I saw it, and I remember because this was a game I was playing on an emulator a year, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and I really liked the game, and I like solid. I'll emulate games if I can't really get them. That's one reason that if it's hard for me to get a certain game, or it's just tricky getting it, I won't fork out like loads and loads of money on it or go searching everywhere. But if I can get a good copy of something, I will. So I got this because I wanted to get it. I've only played a little bit of the story, but there's going to be a day when I'm just going to zone out and just play some old games like I've been doing recently. Oh, and another thing I got, which I forgot to put in this pile right now, so okay, and the thing I forgot to put in the pile because I don't think I showed it in a video at all, was I got a Xenosaga episode 2 I'm not going to pronounce the rest of it because I can't. And in the UK, I think we only got episode 2, and I've seen the box sets and stuff, so I'm going to just show you this. This is what we got for it. We got a special slip case, multi-case thing, which came with 2 discs and a DVD for it. I'm not sure if the DVD explains before episode 2 or explains during episode 2 or what, so I've got that to look into a bit more. But I played a bit of it, and I really like the game. I like how you can fight by people and then by robots and stuff. And I've had a quick look into the history and stuff, and I know little things, not a lot of things, but yeah, so I've got that. I should really get through and start playing a bit more. Now is a couple games. Now we're going to like the latest generation, but PS3 generation stuff, because I don't really buy much Xbox games that much, or Wii/Wii U games, because I haven't got the money for that. But I'm going to show some games I bought myself, and then some games that were given to me by a friend of mine. So the first one is JStars Victory Versus on the PS3, which I ordered pretty much the day or day after it came out. So it took 3 weeks for it to get to me, but I played a lot of it, and I really like the game. Story mode wise, to be honest, in story mode you don't really have to play it. You can do arcade mode in it and just unlock loads of money points and stuff and just buy the characters, because the characters are right there from the start for you to buy. You just need the points to get them. And I don't know what's going on in the story anyway. But the story mode isn't bad. If I understood Japanese, it would probably be so much better for me. But the game is really good. I really enjoy it. I hope they bring out DLC for it, or a second release with more characters, because I would like to, because I'm a big Tekken Hitman Reborn fan, I just want to see maybe a second sooner in the game, an updated version of him and stuff like that, because that kind of thing, because I finished Tekken Hitman Reborn, the manga, like a month ago? No, not a month ago. No, actually, probably a month ago, near a month ago. I finished reading the manga because I finished the anime like the last year or the year before that, and I didn't want to start reading the manga in case the anime rebooted itself and they started showing more, so but they haven't, so I thought, screw it, I want to read the manga, I want to see what happens, because I've seen soon in these new gear and stuff, and I wanted to know the story, and I really enjoyed the manga, and I just wish they had an update sooner. Although the sooner they got in this is good, but because I'm quite a character person, it's like 1 or 2 moves I wish they had in the game for him, but they gave him a good lot of moves and he plays really well, so I'm happy with that, and all the other characters are really good. I'm just hoping they have some DLC with some updated characters and stuff like that, or maybe a second game next year or something, because I really wish they would. Another game that I won off eBay for a good price, which I've wanted for a while, and I waited to get this version when it was a bit cheaper, which is Gundam Extreme versus Full Boost. I'm going to show the cover right there. They had another one called Gundam Extreme Versus, which came out last year, which you can get about, if you're talking about British pound wise, about 15 quid maybe. And Full Boost is like they released it like late last year, which had some updated characters and stuff like this. It hasn't got a story to it, so if you're gonna get it, you can just play it easily because it's just a fighter. Japanese fighters are pretty easy to get used to. As soon as you know the buttons and stuff, you don't really need to know story-wise, and this doesn't have a story. I haven't played online, and I played the PSP version, the latest PSP version they had of it, and I love the game, and I was going to get Full Boost, and this got announced, so I waited on it, and then I got this just recently, and I'm loving the game. There's a premium sound edition as well, but I couldn't be asked to get something extra for that. And you get some DLC with it, you get an extra character and something else. But you need to make a Japanese account. That can be done easily. Just look online for it, no problem. Now here are some games that got given to me by a friend of mine, which I'm really happy about, because I think he said he's going to sell his PS3 and get a PS4, or he wanted to clear out some games he didn't want. And one of them is a game I've wanted a little bit to play, and I've seen stuff of, is Mobile Gundam Target in Sight, which, if you're American, also known as Gundam Crossfire. Basically, the UK Europe edition got a rename, and it's not actually that bad. I know people talk bad stuff about it, but it's not a bad game. It's actually alright to play once you get used to it. Some things are a bit iffy with it, obviously, but it's not a terrible game. I'm actually enjoying it, and it's like almost real-worldy kind of stuff. Some of it's kind of pointless in it, like when you've done a mission in it, you got you basically take turns, and the turns count as days. So if it's damage and it's repairing, you gotta go to the next turn. Otherwise, you'll enter the next battle with a damaged Gundam. And if it's badly damaged, like missing arms and stuff, yeah. But I do like the game, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm gonna play it more because it is really good. Another game, well, basically just let me pick all the games I wanted, and so that was obviously one of them. One, because I wanted a racing car game. The best I've got at this moment is Motorstorm, but it's not street racing. So he gave me Midnight Club Los Angeles, which I'm really enjoying, because although my favourite racing game for the PS3 that I can think of at this time is Burnout Paradise. Because when PlayStation first got hacked and they let people have a game for free, the game I went for was Burnout Paradise, and with the free roaming and the racing and everything you could do, I loved it. I want to get that game again. I just haven't done it yet for some reason. Iron Man 2. I'm a big Iron Man's one of my favourite Marvel heroes, and so it was a game with him and War Machine, so screw it. And I played the PSP one. The PSP one was kind of the PlayStation 3 one's better, not great, but better, and yeah. Another one is Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen for PS3. I had the PS2 version, and the PS2 version is kind of really not that good. And the reason I got the PS2 version is because when the film first came out, my sister let me get a game at the time, and they didn't have the Xbox version at that time, because I didn't have a PS3. Xbox 360 version, so I just wanted the PS2 version because she said at the moment I could pick a game, so I just went with that. PS2 versions, not the greatest, definitely not the greatest. But the PS3 version's a lot better, not the greatest game, but it is much better. I do like it more. And it gave me 3 more games that I haven't played yet, but I played the demo of this one, or the first one, which is Overlord 2. And I remember playing a demo of the first or second one, and I really liked it. So I am going to play this because I do, as I can remember, I do want to play this because I remember it being funny and really good. And he gave me 2 more games that I'm going to give. I'm going to probably give back one of them. I'm going to probably give him back one of them because I'm thinking he can get some money for maybe one of them. And I haven't played him yet, but it's Dungeon Siege 3, the limited edition, and Dragon Age Origins, because I've never played the the games for these series yet. I know they're 2 separate games, but the most I've played is Elder Scrolls 4, and that was for like 10 minutes or so, which I've got and I should really play more of. But yeah, I'm going to play these at a time and probably give him back one of them so he can get some money back on it. So yeah, that's basically it. That's my game pickups. Just to show you off them, if I can pick them up without dropping them. Yep. Sorry about the glare. So yeah, these are my game pickup update kind of thing. Yeah. Any questions about a certain series or anything, go ahead. Like, comment, subscribe, and this is Casual 4 saying thank you and goodbye.